everybody, it's P. I'm back with a couple more projects. This is a card and a box that I've made for somebody special here on YouTube. I hope that she doesn't guess. Anyway, we'll start with a card. Recollections craft cardstock, and I painted it kind of haphazardly with the Making Memories paint, and I will put the description of all the materials that I used on my blog when I post the pictures. This is IOD by Creative Imaginations, this paper in the background, as well as this right here. You can kind of see the roses. I added some burlap in the background along with some paint for texture, and then I distressed the paper and added this vellum sheet that I've had for a very, very long time. The bow is muslin that I've dyed in coffee and stamped with a Kaiser Craft stamp. This is a vintage button from my stash, a little brass butterfly charm from Lindy Stamp Gang, Tim Holtz spinner piece, and Brad, a really old Recollections button, and some Recollections bling. Just to stress the paper, this is some trim that I got at Joann's. These flowers are from enchantmentscrapbooking.com. Little trim in the background is Recollections. And this is my favorite part of the whole thing. This is a Marion Smith trinket, one of the little lockets that I've had. And I used a Tim Holtz leaf, and a Brad went right through the loop where you would put a chain, and then put a couple of stickers in there. And then there's just another little, there's an abalone button here, and another little sticker, and some more Recollections bling, and a Tim Holtz corner there. And it says, you get the best out of others when you give the best of yourself. And then you open it up, and it's just really simple, and it says, you're the best. So that's her card. The box, again, is really simple, just a craft paper mache box. I've covered again in the paper. And I did really like this paper, it had butterflies on it. I added some paint texture to that, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's really, really, really simple, and you'd be surprised what I used to get that texture. And I've distressed all the papers inside and out. That's the back side of the paper. So on the top, I started with a piece of burlap. Again, I cut the paper a little bit smaller so that it would peek through, distressed it all. This is a piece of my mind's side that I had die cut, and it was a goof, so I just cut off the top. This is from Simple Stories. Some Tim Holtz film strip, Maya Road button. This is a Kane Company key, and I've just curled back the paper and exposed the burlap back there. These three flowers are from enchantmentscrapbooking.com. Almost everything on here you see Teresa had sent. Excuse me, guys, I'm really froggy this morning. So, a scrap of Bow Bunny I used for the stamp, and the stamp is Making Memories. Another spinner piece, Making Memories Brad. Another Making Memories Brad. Some Recollections bling. And this butterfly is out of the dollar bin at Michael's, and I used my Autumn Maple Crimson by Lindy Stamp Gang on it, and Teresa carries the Lindy Stamp Gang, so if you're looking for paper embellishments and you want to go to one spot, go to enchantmentscrapbooking.com. And then just some Prima lace, and some Rena bling from Carla's, and some Recollections bling, and that's it for the box. Really simple. These are just scrap pieces of the burlap that I've pulled out to add the fringe, and I just wire them and loop them and toss them on there. And it says, you graceful friend, because the person this is going to, I think, is a very graceful woman, and she's a real sweetheart. Now for the texture technique. Really simple, guys. This happened purely by accident when I was working on a project. It's paper towel. We all have paper towels. I was dry brushing a piece, and this is how I wipe off my paint. Well, when you wipe off your paint onto the paper towel, you have an opportunity to use this as texture. So you just put the paint on the paper towel. Very light. You don't need a ton. Put it over it. You can use your fingers to press it in, or a brayer. And there you have it. Cool texture. You can do it again with the same little bit of paint. And that's how you get it done. And it gives a really cool effect. So that's it, guys. That's a mini tutorial, and that's my project share. And thanks so much for stopping by and for watching, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye-bye!